Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Shanika, and in today's video I wanted to talk about the pros and cons for long hair. So if you've been watching me and my videos for the past couple months, you would have seen that my hair was a lot longer than it is now. About 3 months or so ago, I took off about 6 to 7 inches. It was at waist length, and now it's at like bra strap length. And I just wanted to talk about how I feel in terms of the pros to having long hair and the cons to having long hair. So if you're interested in this video, please keep watching. So the first pro, or as it's easier to say, the first benefit to having longer hair, and I mean hair that's like this length or a little bit longer than mine, I would say is styling versatility. I find that whether you like to style your hair a lot or do minimal styling, just having the option of doing basically any kind of style is fun. It's nice knowing that you can put it up, you can put it down, updo, braids, curls, waves, and having that extra length, having those extra inches really does make it so that you are able to do more styles with your hair if you so choose. So that is the first benefit. So the second benefit to having longer length hair is that it doesn't puff out as easily. Like it just doesn't shrink up as much. And I have noticed that with my hair since I have gotten it cut, even though it is not necessarily short. When it was a lot longer, I didn't notice shrinkage. Like it just didn't seem like my hair shrunk up. It always just felt long because there was just so much length and it was heavier. It does puff out a little bit and give a little bit more relaxed wavy look, rather than at a shorter length you're more likely to see the curls kind of clump and spring together, so your hair looks shorter. So I find that with longer hair there's less shrinkage, and I know for some people shrinkage is bad. Some people don't care, and it's not a big deal. For me, it doesn't make any difference if my hair looks like it's shrunken or not. But I have noticed that longer hair does not look as shrunken in its natural state. So the third pro or benefit to long hair was that it showed my hair journey. It showed my natural hair journey, how far I have come, my dedication, because it's not an effortless journey. It does take a conscious effort, time and dedication to grow your hair long, especially natural curly hair, to maintain it and keep it healthy, and just to be able to physically see the result of all your hard work every time your hair is out and you see it growing longer. It does have a rewarding effect on the mind and on the heart, I find. Kind of give yourself a little pat on the back and shoulders, like congratulate yourself, you know, you're getting to your goals, you're reaching those lengths, and it feels great, I would say. Number 4, in terms of the pros to longer length hair, on me at least, I find that longer hair seems to suit my face shape. Like I have had a bob cut length many years ago when I first went natural, and it was like here, and it did look cute, but like I find that if I was to compare the bob length to the length my hair is now, or even longer lengths seem more flattering to my oval faced shape. So I consider that a benefit. The 5th pro or benefit to having long hair is that this length, and especially with the thickness, if you're somebody who has long thick hair, you know you are hot-headed. Like that hair keeps you warm. It's like having a permanent scarf all year round if you do happen to wear it out, whether it's in its curly state, a blown out state, a straightened state. It does keep you warm. Like it's a lot of hair, and it's going to generate and hold and conduct a lot of heat. So it does keep you warm. And sometimes, especially in the colder months, it's nice to have a little natural scarf or sweater to wear around you. Okay, and my sixth and last pro or benefit to having long hair is that it is a confidence booster. It's an energy booster. It makes me feel great. I love having long hair. There's just something about it that feels so fun and makes me feel youthful, kind of freeing, not as, I don't want to say not as uptight, let's put it that way. It's nice sometimes just to have it be big and voluminous and out and freeing, and you're just rocking your crown, and it's fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that is the final pro that I have. Now I want to dive a little bit into the cons of having long hair, because with every length and every style, there is definitely benefit and definitely side effects to that look. Okay, so the first negative to having long hair, just like with it being a nice warm scarf, it is unbearable in the summertime, in those hot summer days, those humid days. If you're somebody who lives in a city or a country where there's lots of humidity, lots of dry heat, having long, thick hair can be absolutely disgusting sometimes. It's like that hat with a scarf, with a sweater wrapped around in plastic, and then pounded on like with extra layers of wool. Like, it's just hot. You feel really hot and uncomfortable sometimes when you have longer hair in those hot summer days. And on top of that, you sweat out your hair more. So it makes it hot and uncomfortable, but it also limits the amount of styles you can do in those hot summer climate days. So just like how length gives you styling versatility, length also reduces your styling versatility in certain climates. So for me, there's basically no sense in straightening my hair when I know it's going to be humid or rainy. There's just absolutely no point. That's why I love fall time. Temperature drops, humidity disappears, and I can go back into wearing sweaters and wearing my hair straight and enjoying the look and knowing it's gonna last. But when it's long, your styling versatility goes down to like nothing, and you're doing updos, braids, and maybe some wash and goes, but you're still feeling super hot and sweaty with all that hair. So the second negative I have for long hair, for me, some people do not experience this problem at all, is that it's very hard for me to get my curls to be defined, to pop the way some people can. No matter what I do, I just have so much difficulty getting my curls to look the way I want to have them look juicy and uniformed and beautiful and stay that way. Because it is so long, it's so weighed down, and my curls look more like loose waves, which is not bad at all. I've embraced it. That's just my curl pattern. I don't have tight, spirally, coily curls. I just have more of the curl / beachy wave look. But that is a negative side effect of having longer hair. You're just going to have less defined curls, for me at least. Some people have perfected being able to make their curls super defined no matter how long they are. Kudos to you. Give me all your tips. Show me what to do. The third con to having long hair is that it does demand a lot of your time. I find that no matter how structured and down packed you have your hair routine, your wash day, all of that, it does take a lot of extra time to do the simplest things. So getting your hair washed, conditioned, blow dry, straightened, styled, then wrapped at night, whatever it may be, it does take longer when your hair is longer. Even just cutting off that 6 to 7 inches for me 3 months ago, I noticed that I can save anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes on blow drying and straightening my hair just from having that much less length. Can you imagine if I took off 10, 15 inches? Like, my styling time would be cut down in half. So imagine for you, if you're somebody who is, you know, you're craving that longer lengths, you want your hair to grow long, just keep in mind that it is a lot of work. As beautiful as it is, once you reach the final look and you're done your styling and you look polished, it's a lot of effort that goes into getting to that state and maintaining that state. But of course, it's always so much fun. And it makes you grow strong arm muscles as well. So the fourth negative that I have is that the longer my hair is, obviously the thicker it is, especially when it comes to styles where I am wrapping it tight or doing a tight bun or braid, like high bun, low bun, any type of updo or something like that. The tension creeps up on you real fast the longer and thicker your hair is. If you're somebody who's ever gotten into the routine of always wearing their hair up in a bun, you know exactly what I mean. There's that constant tightness, neck strain, because your hair is so long and thick and you have to secure it so well, and you end up with migraines and then of course thinning edges, which nobody wants. So there are like other physical side effects to having longer hair, because obviously you can't always wear your hair out, especially depending on your lifestyle or your work. Sometimes you do really have to pull all that beautiful hair back and keep it secured, and pulling it back often does create a lot of strain. And my fifth side effect, my fifth con or negative, which I think is actually a pretty big one, that most people don't touch on, is that you do end up using so much more hair product than you realize. Like if you have shorter hair or if your hair is less dense, you really can get away with doing the amount of product that the packaging and bottles recommend, like that pea-sized amount or that dime-sized amount, that small dollop, versus when your hair is long and thick. You've seen my 100 pumps of conditioner video, you know what I mean. Like, you use a lot of product to make sure your hair is evenly coated and saturated, or whatever you may be doing, whether it's conditioning or just styling. You want to make sure that you are getting your hair covered properly from the top to the ends so that your styles can look the best, they can perform the best, your hair is getting the right amount of nutrients, or you're maximizing the ingredients, whatever it may be. You're using a lot more of substances, which is a lot more money. Those jars of the Cantu, not the Cantu, the Shea Moisture masks, those tubs, that lasts me 1.5 times, and that's on average here anywhere from $15 to $20 in Canada. It's probably a little bit less in America, but imagine you're going to the store and you need to wash your hair every week, every 2 weeks, and you want to use a nice thick, rich, deep conditioning mask like that. You're instantly dropping $15 just on conditioner. Just on that one step in your routine, $15. It's like going to the salon. Like, it's not a salon product, but sometimes you end up paying salon prices for those products in terms of how much you are going to use and how many times you can use that bottle or packaging before it runs out. So that's something to keep in mind as well. I personally have found drugstore products that I love, that work well with my hair, so it's more affordable for me and I don't have to sacrifice properly covering and coating my hair the way I would like to. I'm like, with my conditioners, I use Tresemme in a lot of my videos. I love Tresemme, and I know I can feel at peace in my mind, not going broke, applying it to my hair, or my Cantu. So that was my little hair rant about the pros and cons of having long hair. Lots of goods, lots of bads. Either way, it's just hair, and I'm having fun in this new phase of my hair journey, going from long waist length to bra strap length. I have not yet decided if I'm going to maintain at this length or if I'm going to cut a little bit shorter. I'm a little bit tempted, or if I'm just going to leave it and try to regrow it back to waist length and potentially longer. Let me know in the comment box below if you have long hair, short hair. What are your thoughts on it? What do you love about having long hair? What do you love about having short hair? Would you recommend anybody to even attempt to grow their hair to waist length or longer? Give this video a thumbs up if you liked. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and peace out.